No.
Guess I should turn on my camera. There we go. I still have some background noise from somewhere. I don't know who it is because I'm not looking at Zoom yet. And I see we don't have Zoom over on the stream yet either. I have a black box. Let me go find Zoom. Boy, nothing like having a Monday to mess things up. I tell you.
You've got that thing. It looks like a planet or whatever.
There you go. We start out with an exclamation X that actually works, but I'm not hearing any audio from it. You know, earlier we had audio and no video. Now we have video and no audio.
You need to put all the commands underneath.
I think I did that before. Maybe I need to do that again.
I think you've changed some. I only remember one or two.
There we go. There we go. Got audio and video on that one. So that one works. I went through these this afternoon and checked them out. I changed a couple of them around, and I verified they were all working. I honestly have no idea what happened this afternoon when I did Doug's at noon thing. I could hear it, but I couldn't see it, and that was what was
Grid Guy, it is currently 30.9 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 0.6 degrees Celsius, and clear in Great Mills, Maryland.
There's a little bit of comedy in that title. So the chat thing's working pretty good, it looked like. Darren's with us, Rich is with us, Greg is with us, Jeff Ryman, Jeff Pearl are with us. I guess you guys are separated. That'll work.
Yes, Siamese twins.
Go look at chat. Tony Wallow was first.
John Williams said now that SpeakerBot is working, we need to celebrate. Lol.
Yes.
So Jeff, is that your wife?
That's my wife. Yeah.
Lovely lady.
Yeah, her mom was. Yeah, they're all. She had three 2 aunts and her mother, obviously. And yeah, they're all very beautiful. Brunettes. One had blue eyes, really interesting. The rest had brown. Oh, kind of amber. Yeah.
Tracy Holt's in chat again. Great Guy was third. One Fish was fourth. John Williams was sixth.
Oh there, Mrs. K.
Yep, Greg put in the weather and it actually works. And the Ken the Stout bot's working, so that's good. Yeah, room for celebration. I want to look at the poll. It looks like we've got 12 people are voting, and it's
John
close.
Williams said hello, Greg Guy.
58 to 42. T-shirt has got a slim advantage. I'm going to run that throughout the show, and then tomorrow night I'm going to probably run coffee cup versus cap or hat, and then whichever one wins out of that one, I'll run that against the T-shirt. So this is going to be an ongoing thing for a couple days because I couldn't figure out how to put a third choice in there on this. So that's why there's only two.
I was going to say, you forgot the option, one of each.
Or I could do that too. I could do cup cap and then
So
whoever
I'm just
wins.
giving you crap.
I looked everywhere I could to figure out how to add one more or two more, and I couldn't figure it out. Couldn't find it.
There are polls with more than 2 selections.
I'm sure there are.
I'm not sure I see them on live streams, though. I see them on some.
I think I could put it on the community tab, I believe.
I've seen up to 4 on a live. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but yeah.
On a live stream, 4.
Yeah.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll have to get with someone to get that. Try to figure out how to do that. So, yeah, I believe SpeakerBot. All SpeakerBot commands are there, and I will put them back in the description because some of them have changed. Chris Garrett's joining us over in Max is Chris. I'm so relieved. I took such a really good nap today because Chris has finally located Jenny. We now know who Jenny is. Good job, Chris. Inquiring minds want to know.
That is an actor. I don't know if you know her or not. Named Jenny Lewis.
I have. I glanced at it, got a good chuckle out of it, and moved on, so to speak.
Talking about the Jenny from Forrest Gump.
No,
you know, I didn't think about her.
This is This is a redhead girl that favors. If she favors the girl, hold on a minute. Let me see who this is.
You
Or her
almost
real
gotta
name.
wonder if Jenny from Forrest Gump wasn't named Jenny in the movie because of the song 8675309. I wonder if the Whiters. I wonder if the Whiters. Somebody try an English thing. I did change it. I'm curious as to see what it sounds like.
The writers.
Yes, that's what I said. The Whiters.
English.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to find a different channel to watch. Gee.
I hear Ghetto's live streaming. Well, I haven't
No,
checked.
thank you.
He may or may not be live streaming. I honestly don't know if he is or not. I haven't looked.
He doesn't have
Skiman
up there at the top with a red
21632.
dot.
It is currently 30.4 degrees
I know he had
Fahrenheit,
one scheduled
minus
for
0.9
tonight.
degrees Celsius, and clear in Denton, Maryland.
I barely got up enough time to take my medicine, get my coffee made, and get in here and make sure everything was good to go, which it was. I'm still baffled. What? I was in the middle. How'd I end up not? Okay, I gotta move. Gotta put Jeff over here. And yes, I know this is only on my screen. And me over there. There we go. Now I'm back to being Alice.
The girl's
Chris?
name is Carrie. I'll spell it. I can't pronounce it. Keiheim. And she played in I think it's The Santa Claus. She also played in The Parrot Trap too.
Okay.
Picture, yeah.
She favors that girl that was in that movie though. It was from 1986, and they're about the same age, so she
Oh, what a
favors her
good year
lot.
1986 was.
It was actually a movie, a true story. Jill Ryman, where's he at?
He's
Oh,
here.
yeah, what?
It was actually a true story about Johnson City, Tennessee. Somebody convicted of rape that was falsely accused from that city. It was a movie about it.
One I haven't heard of. I mean,
He
I know
went
where
to-
Johnson
he went to
City is. I
prison
got
for
a
5
cousin
years.
living there, but
The man actually went to prison for 5 years, and he was falsely accused.
How did they finally figure out he was not the one that was doing it?
There was a guy that looked just like him. I'm talking about, identical. And
Right.
Somehow they picked him out in the picture. This lady picked him out in the picture. They said it was him. It really wasn't him, and she finally got it confessed. That still wasn't enough to get him out of prison.
Huh.
So the lady, they had to go see this lady that one that was I don't know, one of the ones that wouldn't say it was, she could have been mistaken or something. She finally admitted she could be mistaken. Even though she was under oath, I don't think she got in trouble, but
Yeah,
well,
that's
you
what
know,
happens.
it's
honest
identical.
mistake. That happens
Yeah.
sometimes,
They
unfortunately.
look just like him.
The two men were not related, were they?
No.
Okay.
Sometimes you have a bunch of folks, they aren't sure what the guy looks like, and there may be even like a subtle suggestion from the police, because they suspect the guy.
Yeah.
Mistakes, honest mistakes can be made. Denton, Maryland. Only Denton I knew was in Texas.
There's a lot. Yeah, I definitely went right to Denton when Texas. That was the first that came up. There's quite a few. I was surprised. But
Sim Vicious joins us over in Zoom. Hello, Sim. Sin? I give up.
I'm actually I didn't mean to interrupt, but I'm actually fairly far from there. It's just the closest town to me.
John Williams.
But
It is currently
there's quite a
25
Maryland?
degrees Fahrenheit,
Yes.
minus 3.9
Yeah.
degrees Celsius,
Yeah.
and
Well, I said,
overcast in Madison,
You didn't
Wisconsin.
sound like you were in Texas.
No, I'm not in Texas.
Howdy, folks.
English.
Hey, good evening, son.
Yeah,
Are
I don't
you
know what it
south of
was when I was
Mississippi?
in basic training. The guys from Texas always got the most crap from the drill sergeants, and I don't know why. I never understood that quite.
That was their job.
Yeah, but Texas, why would they? I mean, I don't
Well,
know.
it seemed like they got singled out more than a lot of other
Right,
people.
right.
I never understood quite why. Not that I'm particularly fond of Texas, mind you, but I'm not
Ken
particularly hate them
Stout
either.
Live said, "Hello, Greg Guy."
I was inducted at Fort Knox, right where the movie Stripes was filmed.
Hmm.
I went in that exact same building, came in the same type of bus.
Fort Knox, isn't that a combination Kentucky Tennessee facility
Yeah.
installation?
Mm-hmm.
And I think
Fort
it's
Knox
I
no
can't remember.
longer hosts the armored headquarters either.
Probably not.
I was surprised. I read that one evening when we were talking about some fort someplace and looked it up. Fort Knox, I think, has a lot of ROTC training now or something like that.
Fort Campbell, I know it's in
Or
Kentucky.
Campbell, yeah, maybe.
And who did we lose here? Darren's still here. Greg's still here.
Jeff
Finn's
Pearl?
still here. Probably is Jeff Pearl, yes. Probably.
He's still having troubles occasionally?
I think so.
Hmm.
Believe that he might be. Now, I'll know if I get a message on my phone here in just a second. I know Tony Wallow is without power. I did have a message coming. It came in while I was taking a little nap from him. Hopefully, he has that a lot too. I've noticed. I hope that goes.
Now, he lives almost on the coast, right?
Actually, he really close to the coast. Yeah, he's in a nice location.
Well, we'll have to blame
John
Doug
Williams
next
said,
time
"Is
we
Fort
see
Benning still above water?"
Let's
power from Tony.
let's talk about that video or that picture you used for a thumbnail.
The one from Fort with the Fort Ord.
No, it said something about the moon.
Oh,
The
It
one
had
looks
you and Jake
red or something.
standing beside each other, and I can see a shadow on you, but not on Jake. And there's stars in the background, and you're supposedly on the moon. It doesn't look like the moon's surface either.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that under my. I don't think I've used it as a background in here yet, but it is in. If you hit exclamation F, I think that will bring that up.
That's
But
right.
let me. I know which one you're talking about. I just gotta think where the doggone
Because
thing
of
is
the
at.
color of it, it's got to be Mars almost. I have to guess.
Yeah, I said the moon, but in actuality, the moon is in the background. Oh no, that's Earth in the background.
Yeah, say Earth looks pretty close. So
Yeah.
the moon, it would be further away.
Then
Well,
you
I
see
don't know.
stars at night, and I don't know what kind of film you're using, but when they took pictures from the moon to towards the Earth, you never saw stars.
Right. So because of the reflection. Yep, you're right.
Right, and that's where that shadow I see on your shirt from
Mhm.
your hand, and the same thing isn't there for Jake. So I'm
Pretty observant.
thinking you probably caught that picture from somewhere else and just photoshopped
Yeah,
it.
Brian actually sent me that picture. He sent me that one and another one that I need to get worked in.
And then there's
these
a
days.
flying saucer. I don't even know why that's.
Yeah, I saw
Oh,
that.
it was
very
outer
nice.
space. I had to have a flying saucer in there.
This is your taxi ride.
Exactly.
Oh,
Uber.
I remember what we were talking about. The armor school is now at Fort Moore,
What,
formerly
Fort
Benning.
Moore?
Benning.
Wow.
Formerly Benning. It was named
Oh,
after
okay.
Hal Moore,
I
the
was
guy
thinking-
that was the main character in that movie.
Benny's in Georgia.
That was infantry training there. That was basically all they did when I was there.
Right, the armor school is there now.
Okay, that used to be Fort Knox.
Right,
Wow.
so they've rearranged things a little bit.
John
There was a
Williams
cavalry
said, "Bring on the
troop
pig."
there, but it was just one troop.
Yeah, it is 14. I don't have a pig exit yet.
Okay, there's the armor school and the infantry school there now.
Yeah.
Only John. Only John. Okay, I found this location. Give me just a second.
And they got an
John
ammo dump
Williams
too.
said goodbye, King.
Part of the 75th Ranger
Voice is
Regiment.
off again.
They gotta spend that money or they'll lose it.
Absolutely. It's that budget.
Well, why did they lose Fort Benning? Who was Benning? What, I mean, was he a general or?
Yeah,
They
he was
changed a lot of them.
Confederate general, I think.
25 trailers.
Oh, that would probably do it, yeah.
I'm guessing at that partly, but I suspect that.
All right, Sin, you are talking about
Yeah.
that one right there. And then if I turn off the camera, oops, don't want to turn the camera off. If I put the virtual camera on, then it shows that.
Well, you see this, it's on your shoulder, or your shadow.
Yeah, that's just how you're talking about right in this general area right there, just above the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just how the picture came out. And the other one is
But that means there's light on you, so why can you see the stars in the background?
I don't know.
Well, it's compiled. It's a static. From what I see, the back is, or the background is static. The foreground is motion. So it's a separate. Yeah.
It's a composite
There we
picture.
go. Let's make it so everybody in the
I
world
couldn't think
can
of
see
text
it.
yet. There you go.
Well, if you saw
Okay.
any films that they took up on the moon, you'd never see a star ever in the sky.
Yeah, they're lighting. That's the
They would
timing
only
of
go
the,
out during the day anyway, so there was always, the sun was bright.
Right. They had some really good lenses. Oh man, their equipment was amazing.
Yeah, Brian Lightfoot sent me this. Sans, Jake, and myself in the spaceship. I think Bill Dawson sent the spaceship a couple years ago. I've used it a few times. Long Dog joins us at 16 minutes after the hour. Literally about the time I'm going to say goodnight and see you guys tomorrow. We'll give him a minute here. Looks like we're still at the. Why didn't the poll open that? Doggone it. Looks like we're still 54-46
John Williams
with
said goodbye,
13
Ken.
votes. Oh my God. That's a sign to end it right there. So there's one voice that doesn't sound like it's still fixed, and that is Greg Guy's. Even though it's got a single voice attached to it, I believe I heard two different versions of it. So we'll see.
Ken
here.
Stout Live said hello, Greg Guy.
Now,
Right.
the two pictures of you and Jake are not exactly the same.
They are, but they're not. Believe it or
Well,
not.
you
I
can't
all
see
I did
your
was,
hand on his shoulder in one of them.
well, it's because of the black background over here, and I took this picture, the one on the left, and just made a duplicate copy and put it on the right. And then when I masked it out, I didn't mask it right, or maybe because
John
the
Williams
stars,
said, "Hello,
I don't
Greg
know.
Guy."
I noticed that right off the bat when I did it.
There's a
yeah,
spot
you
of
are
ketchup
correct.
on your.
You are correct. It is not identical, so to speak.
That's spooky. You're up. That means there's a third being there.
Yeah, there was
John
someone-
Williams said goodbye.
The
Ken.
guy from Verizon was up there without his helmet on, and he goes, "Where's my helmet?"
Yeah.
All right, let me get the camera so I can let everybody know. There we go.
Can you hear me now, Guy?
What? Can you hear me now? All right, let's go ahead and end this. Sorry, Alex, you're 19 minutes late. Sorry, you snooze, you lose, so to speak. I want to thank everybody on YouTube for being here. Please vote. I'm going to leave it running so those that catch the show afterwards can vote. Tomorrow night it'll be coffee cup and what's tonight's? Let me go look at it. Yeah, coffee. It'll be a hat and probably the coffee cup, unless I can think of something else. And then
I want a T-shirt with these dancing girls on it. The Helmets logo.
That could be arranged.
You up.
You want to join us on the Zoom panel, kstout000n@gmail.com. Or if you want to give me some ideas for things to go on T-shirts, coffee cups,
John Williams said mouse pad.
hats, mouse pads. It is mouse pad. Thank you, John.
I like the shirt you're wearing now. That's
Yeah, I do
Targaryen.
like that.
It's a $3 Walmart T-shirt right there. That's the only reason I bought it is
Targaryen.
$3. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Thank you. Doug does have a show tomorrow, and I hope to be there.